What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you guys how to build a website easy. And the term easy just means easier than the way most people would normally build a website. So if you're building your business and you want to save more money, or if you are a web designer, here's a way that you can build a website and it will actually make things a little bit more simple for you. Yes, you're still going to have to put in a lot of time and still have to put in a lot of work, and even may have to create some things in order to make that website look and function like you need. But here's a simple way to do it. All right, guys. So first thing that you want to do when you want to build your website is you want to choose a company for your web hosting. I use greengeeks. I love greengeeks. I've had no problems with them. I've had zero issues. They have a great customer service staff. I've migrated my site over from other hosting platforms, which had all these different hidden fees, and it would just charge you for extra stuff that a lot of web companies give you for free. You can do your own due diligence for that. For me, I use greengeeks, and I recommend people to use greengeeks along with a few others, but greengeeks works great for me. I have no problems with it. So one of the first things you want to do is you can come on this site yourself, greengeeks.com, and check and take a look at everything they have to offer. I'll provide a link in the description if you want to go use that. That'll take you there, and you may be able to get a little bit more discounts from the link that I'm providing. But you can look at the plans here, and you can see exactly what it is that you would have to pay. So for starters, let's just start with the light plan. And let's say if you chose that, then you'll be prompted to come to a screen to select your domain name. So here I've chosen my site that I already have, and you can get an example to see exactly how much it costs yearly versus if you were to pay monthly for it. So here you are, you're at the screen where you would simply just put in all your information. And no, honey, you're not going to use any coupons today. And so simply you can see here for 3 years with that light plan, it would be $106.20. And that is with, different coupons applied because you're doing it on a yearly basis. You're paying for 3 years up front. And let's say if you didn't want to pay that much, you didn't have that much to pay, then you could actually do 2 years and you see the price adjust. Or if you want to do monthly, then you can see that they have that option here too. And so monthly, you see it takes the discount off, so you will have a setup fee plus your domain name, and you see here it'll be $24.95 to get set up. Now after that, it would be $9.95 per month to pay for your hosting. So if that works better for you because you don't have the money up front, then there you go. So once you actually finish filling in the information and you're ready to go, you're going to be prompted to go to another screen, as well as you're going to get an email, and you just simply follow the directions. So now once you've done that, you're going to come to a screen. You log back into your greengeeks account, and you'll come to a screen, and right in the middle of the screen you're going to see your web address, and then you're going to see something that says cPanel, and you click on cPanel, and you can see here it has a whole lot of different things that you don't need to worry about right now. But what you want to do is you want to download WordPress, and WordPress is at the bottom underneath scripts. So you come to the bottom and you want to see scripts, and you click on WordPress, and you're going to download the WordPress system. The instructions are here, and simply what you want to do is you want to choose your domain name that you're going to be using for that when you download it. So if you go to click to install, it's going to prompt you. And this information here is where you can fill out different things. You can see I have a site already in here. That's my wife's address. So if you come down, you can choose any domain name that you choose and simply be able to fill out some information for it. Also, you want to put a password and a username for your site where you're going to log into in order to build your site. Now once you do that, you're going to come down and you're going to see install, and you click install. Now as I stated, you're going to log in, and this is what the login page is going to look like. You will simply put your information in and then log in, and you will be right into the back of your website where you can start designing. So here's your dashboard, and this is where all the magic happens for your website and how you begin building your website. So one of the first things that you want to do is you want to choose a theme. So for a theme, you'll come down, you'll see appearance, and you'll simply click on theme. And so here you'll see the themes here where you can simply choose a theme that you like, You can actually preview the themes. If you want to see what they look like, you can hit live preview and it'll open up a page for you to see what it looks like. And because I have information already on my website, it's going to load kind of what my website looks like what it would look like on a theme. So, but if not, it would just be blank according to the theme itself. So if you want to add or search for new themes, some of the most popular themes will come up right in front of you. And so you can add a new theme here. And you'll see they have featured. And then you can see popular if you want to see what most people are using, which, typically the ones that are popular that most people are using are the easiest to work with. And so you can see here that they have those themes. And so as you can see here, they have those themes, and you can feel free to actually preview, install whichever theme that you like and that you would prefer. So now once you've chosen your theme, another thing that you want to do that's really going to make your website building easy is you want to go to plugins. And here you can see right underneath appearance it says plugins, and you want to go and add a new plugin. Now you're going to come to this stage, and what you want to do is you want to search Elementor. You can see it kind of already comes up because I actually use it. And here you're going to see different plugins, and Elementor here is a dynamic page builder here. You can see it has almost 3,700 5-stars, over 2 million active installations. Now it's one of those page builders where it's going to help you literally like orchestrate and design your page. They have lots of features, as well as they even allow you to be able to make suggestions for features that you think that they need. So to give you a look at what Elementor looks like on a website, I'm going to show you the back end of one of my pages. So in order to start your first page, what you want to do is you can go here and you can click Add New Page. And when you go to add a new page, it's going to ask you the title, and you want to enter the title, whatever it is, if it's home, welcome, etc. And then you would want to click on Edit with Elementor. Now here we're actually in the back end of one of my pages on my actual website, which is I have on my IG. It's just like people have their link tree that they do on IG. I decided to build my own through my own website. So basically you would click on this. It's online fam, josephfountain.com/online fam, and you would come here to this page. Now you can see it just seems simple enough. And basically with Elementor, you can just drag and drop different things in. So you can see here, you have a section, which is this whole entire piece right here. If I want to add another section, I can just hit the plus section right here, and it will give me that option. And so then you have an interesting feature that comes up. And here you can hit the plus sign, and it will ask you how would you like to structure that section. Another thing that you can do, which is really cool, is you can actually hit this folder, and what it's going to do is going to bring up these templates that you can actually choose from that's already pre-built. Now you can hover over, they have several of them, you can hover over the template for your whatever you're trying to build, and you can actually hit this button right here to preview it, and you'll see what it actually looks like. So you might not want this whole thing, but you might want pieces or elements from that, the pun intended, but you might want pieces from that, and once you install it, you can actually delete sections and whatever it is you don't want. You also have another part where, let me go right back to it, I clicked out of it. You also have another part where it says blocks. Well, here with blocks, you can actually go and install different pre-built blocks. And here you can see they have several of them. Now I am using a paid version of Elementor, so you'll see that it says things like Pro here, so that means it's available to me. If you're just using the free version of Elementor, then these ones that says Pro won't be available. But they still have an array, a lot of different features. And you can see here you can choose different sections and it will insert them for you. Now another thing is, let's say if you're building a site that has sections that are the same, you can actually click on My Templates, and you can actually save different samples and sections that basically you can insert them into any page. So that seems pretty simple. So basically it's simple. It's kind of like a drag and drop scenario. You still do have some work you'll have to do, but you can see they have all these different options here. So like if you want to add in a header, which is text, you can add in headers here with text. Here's your text editor, and you will simply just drag it right wherever you want to put it, and you'll be able to enter your text there. You have buttons, you have animation, and so many different things. So within these features, let's just go and let's just look at this here. So this button right here is where you can edit. Now within them, you still have an array of work to do. The thing I love about it is there's less coding involved. You still can add some type of coding to your site if you wanted to, but here you can see they have so many different options. So you can actually hit things like this style. You can see that you can actually still do some edits to different things. Then there's an advanced setting where you can see that you can click in, and I encourage you to just play around with it to see what these things do. You know, scrolling effects, if you wanted it to be that effect where, like, you know, you're scrolling and the picture behind doesn't move. You have these different things, mouse effects, if someone's mouse holds over it. And those are just some of the features that are within that just one thing of this image that I have here. So there are so many different options that you can use to build. You can see here I have like one of those blocks in, and this is just an animation that, for example, that I have on my site that, you know, it's different. My site's pretty simple, but it's pretty cool. So you can play with it, and you also have down here at the bottom where you can actually see what your site looks like mobile versus, you know, your tablet, and that's really good because you can edit it as well within that. And within those options, like if you're in something, you'll actually be given the option to make it, you know, for that particular, just that particular mode. Like if someone's using their tablet, they may see this. If they're not using their tablet, they may not see it. So you have those options there too, as well as you can preview your site and so forth, and you have more settings there. But using Elementor will make it easy, make it very simple. I shouldn't say easy, but makes it simple enough to where you can actually, you know, build your site and get going. And so it's really dynamic, even for those that are web builders and they have clients and things like that. Normally the process to build a website takes a very long time if you're just only coding, especially when you're building from scratch. But now you can build a website from scratch, and you can still customize it however it needs to be with things like plugins that are with WordPress. And Elementor is a dynamic page builder that, you know, I recommend anyone use. There are other ones out there. If you were to search around online, you're going to see that Elementor is definitely just leading the way. It's taking off, and they're always giving updates and things like that, which you can see I have updates on my site that I need to do. Don't judge me. But it's definitely great for building a website. So that'll help you get started. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. So now on the next video, I'm actually going to talk about what's the best way to actually build a website between things like Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, or WordPress. What's going to work better for you? So be sure to subscribe and check that video out as it drops soon. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.